Libra, welcome to your full moon energy read. The next full moon will be under the sign of Scorpio, April 23rd or thereabouts, depending on where you are in the world, yeah? But the energy available to us that we're looking at today is kind of the height of that activity in terms of mental self, emotional self, spiritual self, that kind of thing. And then, of course, the 3D energies too, if they're available, yeah? What's going on, please, for Libra under the full moon? Show me, Libra. Show me Libra under the full moon. Show me Libra under the full moon. What's going on, please, for Libra under the full moon? What is your concentration? What is your focus? What's in your mind? What's in your spirit? What's in your heart? All that good stuff. Like always, take it resonates, leave it does not. And if there's one energy clearly apparent to you on this board today, then you reverse those energies as you see fit. These are, after all, general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may not resonate. I know, it's frustrating, but it's also normal. Check out the placements. You will find yourself in there somewhere. What's up? Oh. All right. Crowning you. Page of Cups. Chariot. Moving it forward. Nine of Cups. Yes. Yes. The Hierophant. Oh, Two of Wands. Yeah. The decision is now. You have a decision literally weighing down your heart of hearts. But I don't want to say weighing you down. It actually seems to be lifting you up. I see you making a decision that is 100% correct for you, and I know that because you're pretty much emotionally glowing. Once the decision is made, you're flowing in a way that I don't think you've felt in a while. And it doesn't take much. It really doesn't. It starts with a Page of Cups and then expands outwards pretty quickly. The Hierophant, you're very pleased. You're standing by your decision. You've committed to it, and even you're like, okay, that was a good one. You're like, I got to do this more often. Yeah. Making decisions in our best interest based on what we know, feeling, etc. And sometimes it may not be about what you know. You're showing me a heavy case of this is what I feel, for better or worse. I'm going to open up towards it. And so that tells me perhaps whatever this decision at the heart of a reading may not have much definition in reality, but by God, you feel it. And when you allow that to happen and flow through, you can commit to what you're experiencing because you experienced a positive feedback loop. So, in other words, you can stand by it, like I said. So let's see that Two of Wands. What's going on, honey? I keep thinking I'm looking at water, and it's not. This is Libra. I have to keep telling myself, you're looking at Libra. You're looking at Libra. You might have some interesting Cancer, Taurus in your chart of influence here. That may or may not mean anything to you, though. Keep that in mind. All right, Two of Wands at the heart of a reading. Show me that Two of Wands, show me that Two of Wands, show me that Two of Wands. Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So this is a decision we've been putting off for a while. You're like, not now, not now, not now, not now. Get it out of my face. Not me, not universe, you. You've been kind of having that attitude with yourself, between you and yourself, for I don't know how long, however long you needed to. We've been resisting some sort of emotional expansion, opening up. You're like, not now. Now's not the time. I need to stabilize. Ten of Pentacles. No with the emotions right now. We're trying to stabilize. No emotions right now. Stabilize. See? And it's been pretty much functionary like that for you for a hot minute. Why you had to focus on stability, shoring up your empire, your tree of life, okay, the roots that touch many, many things, I don't know, but that was your focus. And you're like, emotions. Emotions. Stability. So, I don't know why. People have their reasons. Perhaps your Ten of Pentacles was just very heavy. these past several months, seasons, I don't know. But sometimes, some Ten of Pentacles are more easily maintained than others. Some of them require heavy amounts of maintenance, or they're not done being built, and we're trying to finalize who knows what. I don't know. But you made it very clear that up until recently, emotions, okay, were not in the wheelhouse of function. Like, no. No. Yes, Ten of Pentacles. In other words, you had other things to do, and it was not within your luxury to really indulge in feelings or emotional expanse or smoothing things out in your emotional edges or between yourself and someone else. I don't know. But you're saying, no. That's a big fat nah. That's where it's at, though. And whatever that is, you needed to, okay? You had to go back into a place of stabilization, working out the kinks of things. I don't know. Expanding, maintaining, you name it. Okay? Like I said, some Ten of Pentacles are easier than others. I just knew that you looking into and indulging feelings was not at your disposal up until recently. Recently. Because the Page of Cups, little guy, is your hovering influence. So it's looking like you're hopefully in a secure enough or stabilized state that you can start looking at your emotional self. Because that was a very distinct... I know. Life gets like that sometimes, yeah? Where it's like, and we're just going to package up our emotions today, and we're just going to leave them right over there. I get it. Sometimes there are other things in life, yeah? Priorities. Let's see that Page of Cups. Or who knows? Perhaps you were just frustrated and pissed off, and you didn't want to deal with that either. I don't know. Not all emotions are pretty little daisies, guys. Sometimes they're really rough. And we get tired of it. But just want to set them down for a minute. Good God. And focus on other things. I hear you. All right. Let's see that crowning. There's that Page of Cups. Show me that Page of Cups. But now, look at that. Water, water, water. And then the Hierophant. All right. Let's see that Page of Cups. Show me that Page of Cups, please, for Libra. Little old page there. Okay, after all that suppression, hopefully we're easing up in the heart space just a wee bit. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Justice. Do you want to be friends? I feel like we could be good friends, though. That's you. That's literally you. You have you have an interesting personality profile. You got a little bit of some heavyweights, earth, air, of course, and then some water here. Now, typically, I don't do the thing with call it a sign so much. You have such a distinct profile. You have such strong corners to your personality. I just feel like it's worth mentioning, but it may not be relevant. It may not be your son. I don't know. But I see you. You try to live a life where you try to keep these things in balance, but it's kind of like one at a time, just one at a time. One important thing at a time. I don't do multitasking. Something like that. I don't know how to explain it. But you want to give everything its direct focus and weight, but it's kind of like you still have that one thing at a time mentality here. Anyway, it's not a bad thing. It's just who you are. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Justice, you. There you are, literally opening up. And there is a proposal here from a small place in your heart. Can we work it out? Can we be friends? Can we balance this shit? Can we do that? I like it because it's direct. It's to the point. You just can't screw that up. I mean, you can't screw this up. No one should be able to screw this up. I feel like you and I could get along. And I feel like that's a good thing. Justice, karma, it's correct for both sides. That's the idea, the balancing here. And the Three of Pentacles, bare minimum, suggests cooperation with someone else. So, i.e. friend, acquaintance, work thing, or someone we know. And it takes a little bit of heart space to crack open this conversation with the Page of Cups there. So any and all those things, I just know that you are directly authorizing it. And that Eight of Wands is coming from you. So there's the proposal. I think we can work it out. Don't you think? I feel like we can. I don't know why I'm using that voice with you. I typically reserve it for Scorpio. I don't know. But I like it. It's like, now I can breathe. Okay? We got done shoving our emotions aside, and now you're like, okay, come back over emotions, but just a little bit. Okay? Because now I see you reaching out, building acquaintanceships, shoring up who you know, why you know them, But there's someone here specifically you say you want to balance with because it would be important to you, and you also honestly believe it would be beneficial on both sides. Okay? And it does look friendly. You are directly authorizing this, so I know you mean it, which is lovely. Okay? Let's jump on over to the... I have no idea who or what that is, but you're like, I feel like we should, and that it would be good for us both. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're asking for assistance, cooperation. I don't know the context. But you did show me a Page of Cups. So just a wee bit of vulnerability to kick off this conversation. All right. Let's see that Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot. Show me the Chariot. Show me that Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot, please. Show me the Chariot. Oh, my hair is an absolute mess. High humidity. Ugh, can't stand it. Oh, Page of Swords, the World, the Magician. Oh. Well, you just went like from zoom. You remember the commercial zoom. You just went vroom. You went from to okay. This is happening. Well, you didn't take it seriously. I'm not laughing at you. Again, once more, the feedback I get, people sometimes insist that I'm laughing at them or that it's inappropriate. I'm a person, guys. I have real reactions. I'm not suppressed. I don't have a Mayo kind of personality. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because something hits me a certain way and I express myself. Again, it's not meant to be an offense to the audience, ever. Okay? That's just me. That's my own particular weirdness. Okay, but yeah, no, I'm laughing because it hit my funny bone. You didn't think it was going to happen. You didn't take it seriously. You literally went from like a 0 to 60 on this one. What you thought was closed off and you didn't take it too seriously, it just went, well, now this is happening. This is happening now. So the Chariot is clarified by the Page of Swords, the World, the Magician. Be honest, you didn't think they'd take you up on it, did you? You didn't think you'd get the response. You didn't think that they would agree. You didn't think they'd say anything, did you? Wow. And you didn't take it seriously at all. You're just like, well, that's not going to turn over. This one's not going to turn over. This one's not going to turn. And then they did. And like, then there's that attitude. Well, this is moving forward then. It's interesting because your proposal is so straightforward. It's a good representation of you. Absolutely. The way you communicate yourself, whatever it is you say that's articulate, it's correct and balanced in as much as you understand it to be. Again, all we can do is represent ourselves to the best of our abilities. If we're asking someone else to participate, that's on their side. Okay? All you can do is account for yourself, and you did a great job of it. You honestly didn't think this would move, did you? You didn't think you'd get any traction with this. Because you went from, probably not, they're not going to make it. This isn't going to have anywhere to go, to, oh, well, I guess we're going now. Like I said, you went from 0 to 60. Yeah, you're like, okay, I didn't think this was going to go anywhere, but now that I have reason to believe it's going to move somewhere, let's do it. Let's go. Okay. All right. I still don't know what this is to you. You're showing me a layout of action based on interpreted results. Again, you're still de-emphasizing feeling other than the fact that you're excited to get this moving because that's it. You didn't think it would. So it's very interesting. I'm not seeing the depth and the flavor and the detail that I would typically associate with you. You're like, I'm just glad something's happening. That's kind of all you're showing me. So in a way, it's kind of a nice break for me. I kind of like it, to be honest. I like it. You're results driven. You're just like, well, now that I know I have something to work with, let's go. Because you didn't know what you were going to get in response, I suppose. All right, let's see that 9 of Cups. All right. That's what's up. Let's see that 9 of Cups, please. I don't know what this is, guys. I'm not presuming that it's romantic. I have not a clue. You're just happy to see progress. Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups. Oh my. It's cute. It is cute because you're like, I probably shouldn't feel good about this, but I do. It makes you feel really good. I was wondering where your kind of deeper emotional response was because I couldn't. You really, let me make this clear. You were not expecting to get traction with this. You weren't. Again, I like the way you presented yourself. But you didn't think it was going to go anywhere until it did. And now you're like, okay, well, I guess we're going in this direction. Cool beans. Let's do it. Nine of Cups for the Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, the Three of Swords. You're saying try not to get yourself worked up. It's like don't let it go to your head. Six of Wands, Three of Swords. That's kind of the rough translation of don't let it go to your head. Don't let your pride get away with you. Don't let the ego get away with you. Because there's something about this where you got proof positive, Nine of Cups twice, that makes you feel extraordinarily good. But then you also kind of like check, mental check, pull it back. So it's kind of, and I get that. I want to know why you have that in place though. It's like, don't let it go to your head, Libra. Don't let it go to your head. Okay. Six of Wands ain't shit. That's ego shit. Don't let it go to your head. Don't do that. You're saying some of you might have like a bit of an Achilles heel there, in terms of, Achilles heel there, in that sense of perhaps, this feels a little too flattering and you're not supposed to take it that space. Like, vanity can hurt you. You know that. But guys, we really need to differentiate between personal sense of vanity and being seen and that prideful response versus wish fulfillment. They're not the same thing. Okay? This is deep wish fulfillment for you. So you really didn't know how much you wanted this. So that's why you had such a careful, articulate, but straightforward to the point opening. We're moving forward in this, and it's kind of like, come what may. We're moving forward in this direction now. Full steam ahead. Don't let it go to my head, but do keep in mind, Six of Wands is not the same as the Nine of Cups. I see you pulling that back. So you're like, no, this is for a good response to me. This is a healthy response to me. Nine of Cups, as we know, is wish fulfillment, understanding that we love ourselves enough to go after what we want. And as long as it's right for us, we're going to feel a correct response. Your pride is kind of tempted to crop up, and you're like, cut that in half. Okay, it feels a little good, but still, cut it in half. I don't know why that's such a sharp point for you, but it is. And if you feel so inclined to share, all I'm doing is capturing you in the next 30 days or so. So, you share as you feel free, okay? Share as you will. Okay, sorry. It's towards the end of the day, and it shows. Up all night with all that freaking humidity. No, we're tired. We're tired. Okay. We're tired, but it's a good tired. Okay? That means it's a job well done for me. Okay? We still give it our all, no matter what the conditions are, yeah? Let's see that Hierophant, please. Let's see that Hierophant. I'm addicted to this little cocktail. Okay? No, it's not a cocktail. It's an anti-inflammatory drink, which has really been helping through my allergy season. So this is ginger and lemon cayenne pepper. It's been helping quite a bit. All right. Let's see that Hierophant, please. Show me the Hierophant. Show me that Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant in this deck, which again is the Earthreal Visions Luna edition, is a very different depiction than what we're used to. We have a dreamy landscape that perhaps we might better associate with the star, but here we have the traditional masculine form of the Hierophant with a feminine, which is, I think, a good representation of looking in the mirror here, the archway, and commitment to what you believe in about yourself. So that's interesting. It's interesting what they did there. For those of you like, that doesn't look like the Hierophant. No, it doesn't. That was changed quite a bit. Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Yeah, isn't that fascinating? I mean, to the other people, it might be no big deal, but I can kind of see where you came from. You've been wanting to do this a long time. A long time. As a measure of your own particular self-worth, that you wanted to open up towards this, but for some reason you needed time to commit to that sense of self-worth, that doing this was correct for you. You got it. At some point on your timeline, predating, let's say, this Eight of Wands, some time ago, you committed to this idea of self-worth. If I must wait, I will wait on me. And if I open up towards this, I have to trust myself that the timing is right. And that I want to do this. So whenever you had that thought or that dedication to self, it was correct. That would explain your almost flawless, and I mean flawless, articulate and to the point communication with this Three of Pentacles figure. You put a lot of thought into this. And when you delivered it, you knew you were ready. Based on something you committed to some time ago. It's like, if I'm going to do this, and it's like you're practicing what I preach to people, you have to own the decision. Stand by it, commit to it, know it's a measure of your self-worth. If it's not a measure of your self-worth and it's not for you, you're saying some time ago you knew this was, but when you were ready to step into it and open up towards it, that was on your dime, that was on your time, that was on your decision. You have a strong sense of commitment to the self and what priorities are. Okay, trust that. You made a very good decision. I see you following through with it. You did good. You did good. It's right here in the delivery. But I like this low ball reaction here. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing. And I'll take that. That's fine. That's, hey, that's what happens. You put yourself out there, you don't get a reaction. That's how it is. That shit worked. Well, I guess we're going. Okay. So, by all means, you did. You opened up towards wish fulfillment on this. That's interesting. I like this, Libra. I like this, Libra, I'm looking at. Like I said, you have some really good counterbalances in you. Okay. Your opening was pretty straightforward. I like how you didn't put this off. That's not correct. That's why I say put this off. You didn't put this off. You knew when the timing is right. And then when you did open up towards it, your most articulate self was on point, 1,000%. But it was very clever of you to expect nothing in return. Good job. I don't know why that's such an important point. I don't know why. But it's one that you entered with that actually helped you. Okay. There you go. Okay. Honor your feelings, and so you did. First quarter moon in Pisces. In fact, that might have been a decision you made for yourself to approach this when you knew you could, back in Pisces season, which honestly was not that long ago. Clear your mind, last quarter moon, and Gemini. Clear your mind, that also means expressing your thoughts. Okay, let's do some from the Coffee Cup Oracle. Tarot, slowness, protection. Anna, it's not slowness to be slow. It's in that respect of knowing yourself right about here. When you committed to the decision, you also said you'll open up when you understood the timing was right. You warmed up to something when you needed to warm up to it. You moved towards it when you needed to move towards it. You're the turtle. Okay. The eye, envy, protection, order. Okay. The eye, trying to see as much as possible. And Here we have the sense of envy and protection. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but in respect of perhaps some of you, and the other reference to the I being your most intuitive self, or trying to understand your intuitive self, there's that too. But for some of you, perhaps you felt that need to protect yourself from that sense of envy. Do this for the right reasons. Make sure you're not feeling unnecessary feelings of envy, jealousy, or coveting. I don't quite know what that is. Right now I'm defaulting to the interpretation of trying to develop your inner eye. But I'm seeing it in conjunction with slowness. Being slow was a form of protection for you to understand what was correct. Ships, directions, journey. There's something about this in reverse that we have not moved on from it, but we never really meant to. Perhaps we always meant to get back to it, whatever this is. Okay? It's not for lack of progress, but understanding your direction. Okay? There's plenty of people who will insist on moving forward, but they've made no personal progress, and therefore nothing changes, no matter how their landscape changes. Big difference. Oh my. We have the letter E. Okay. Big masculine glasses right there. Okay. The dragonfly. Sign of transformation, of course. We have imaginative. Yeah, some of you have some really interesting Cancer in your chart. This is Cancer's medallion. Just all right here. Imaginative. You told yourself not to allow your imagination to run away from you. Work with reality. Be concise. Be compact. Deliver, articulate well, but don't expect anything. Don't allow your imagination to run away from you. I told you there's something about that key component there. You're right. The diamond, of course, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, knowing your worth, knowing your value, always. Okay. Diamond in the rough. And the great white shark in reverse. Do not pursue. That's not what it is, though. Scorpio energy. Do not pursue. It's not cold. Some of you are some sort of fear here. Eaten alive. Anger, cold fury. No, I don't get that at all. I don't get that at all. No. I'm not saying that, and you wouldn't be showing me the results of jubilation if that were the case. No. I don't see anything consuming here. No, there is no consumption. There's nothing consuming. There's no predator. There's no prey. It's not like that. It's not a game of envy. It's nothing like that. It's not like that. It's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. All right. Libra, honey. I hope this helped you. It was interesting. Kind of liked yours. Nice way to end the readings today. I do hope this helped you regardless. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.